Hey girls, it's Monday and I promised myself to film this video while it was still day outside, which is slowly fading away because it's winter and it sucks. Anyhow, this week is ship week and I realized that I could probably speak for, well, several hours about all my ships and stuff. So instead of doing that, I have just compiled sort of a list where I'm going to put in the pictures of these people that I do ship, and it's gonna be a lot shorter and a lot easier and a lot, well, funnier to watch because, well, otherwise it would just, well, take you all day. And also, apart from the ship thing we have going this week, we also have the story that Lisa started last week. And yeah, I've made sort of an intro for that one, and well, it's horrible, but here it comes. And now it's time for French to Llama story vlog. Okay, story time. I took the liberty of writing down what Lisa said and what I'm supposed to say as well in our story. And I'm gonna read it to you now, and I'm just gonna write everything down, and in the end, we're gonna have like a book with our story written in it. So yeah. Also, thank you, Lisa, for creating such what should I call it? Wonderful. I think wonderful is the word. Wonderful, like universe for this story because yeah, as you said, it's just gonna be sort of a crossover fanfic times, well, a billion or something. But yeah, this is what I continued the story with. Once they arrived at Hogwarts, they were greeted by a committee of house elves who wanted to show them around the castle. Charlie and Badger thought this was a very good idea and a very nice greeting as well, but Matt was scared of the weird-looking creatures and he didn't want to go with them. Suddenly, a really ugly house elf called Creature stepped out of the crowd and said, "You have to go with us. It's what the headmaster ordered." And that was just the continuation of our story. So, until the next time in French Dilemma story vlog, or whatever we're gonna call it, good luck, Asta, coming up with something to say, because it's not as easy as you might think. At least it wasn't for me. Yeah. So yeah, that was just the story for this week. And now on for the ship thing part of all of this. I don't know. First of all, we have Dean and Cass from Supernatural. Didn't come as a surprise for you at all, I think. Then we have Rose and the 10th Doctor, which is not a big surprise either. Then there is Eames and Arthur from Inception. Bones and Booth from, well, Bones. Kurt and Blaine from Glee. Jake Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway. Tony and Siva from Navy CIS. Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. And one more Sherlock related item. Well, Sherlock and John from the new Sherlock BBC series. And the next one is kind of weird. Rob Brydon and Ben Miller. Well, basically because of that QI episode. And then we have Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Bogart. And Kristen Skjern and Elisabeth Friis from the Danish show Matador. I ship them a lot. And Connor and Abby from Primeval. Carrie and Vic from Sex and the City. Jake Gyllenhaal and Heath Ledger. I do realize he's dead. Mulder and Scully from X-Files. Angela and Hudgens from Bones. Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet, and that's basically just because they are so gorgeous, which is kind of the same with Anne Hathaway and Jake Gyllenhaal. And then we have the entire Lord of the Ring cast. Yes, I ship them all. And last but definitely not least, me and Jason Segel. So there you have it. Those are my ships. And I realize I've probably forgotten like half of the people I ship, and I'm gonna regret that in about 5 minutes when I'm done editing this. But yeah, I can't. Oh, I've actually forgotten some really important ones. Ron and Hermione, and Lupin and Tonks. But yeah, I've tried narrowing it down, and I still have 22 ships, and I can't help it. Yeah, I love them all. Um, but yeah, that is probably it for today. Also, regarding Esta's last video, I'm just jealous of your video making skills because, yeah, I am. And I don't know what I think about the whole baby food eating thing. I was actually going to buy some myself, but then I realized that there was no way in hell I was ever going to eat that because it's just so gross. So I realized I kind of, well, respect you for doing it in a strange way. So yeah, and also regarding Lisa's video, you say you can't make videos and you make sort of an epic video where you transport into the future and back, and I don't know, it's just a lot better than my video making skills. At least I tried sitting on the floor today, so it's a different background or something. I hope that would help or something, I don't know. But anyhow, this was it for today's video. And I hope you have an awesome day. And Esther, I'll see you Wednesday. And Lisa, I'll see you Friday.